Imagewraps.ca is an exceptional design company that specializes in providing top-notch race car design services. From eye-catching race car numbers and striking schemes to captivating logos, Imagewraps.ca can bring your vision to life. With their unparalleled expertise and creativity, they have been responsible for crafting some of the most memorable and awe-inspiring rides in the industry. Led by the talented duo of Craig and Doug Camrath, the team at Imagewraps.ca is dedicated to delivering designs that not only make your partner stand out on the track, but also leave a lasting impression off of it. Trust in their professional touch to take your race car design to the next level and make a powerful statement.
Welcome to GForceTV, a professional network that brings you exhilarating on-track action like no other. Their dedication lies in providing you with amazing racing coverage from prestigious venues such as Ohsweken Speedway and the APC Series through Racing America. But that's not all. They also offer a wide range of captivating racing podcasts that will keep you up to date with all the latest news and insights. Race Rivals, hosted by Adam Ross and Clinton Jeffrey, brings you engaging discussions that delve into the thrilling world of racing. For a weekly dose of racing insights and behind-the-scenes stories, On Track Weekly with Cam K is the show for you. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. They have so much more in store for you. In 2024, GeForce is set to be your ultimate destination for on-track action. You can find them on YouTube or visit their website at GForceTV.net. Join GeForce TV and embark on an exciting journey into the world of racing.
Hello, stickers and scuffs, friends and family. Cam K, Graydon Bud back with you. Took a week off. Somebody was a little busy racing, so we might as well do that a couple
What a
more
life,
times.
boys.
we did that. And then we got ourselves, probably, I think we can say a future star in the business. Del Freiburger.
Current and future, I would say.
Yeah, I think pretty good future. Del Freiburger, how you doing, buddy? This is a new opportunity for you to be on our podcast.
Yeah, thanks, Cam and Graydon, for having me here. I'm just excited for this. And how are you guys going today?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, man, this is
bloody hot out, but we're good.
Yeah, this is cool for us too, bud. We've had a couple. Yeah.
How is it in that truck?
We've had a couple opportunities to chat, right? Like I saw you at Corey's shop, you and your dad, and how's things gone since we've talked? It looks like things have gone pretty okay so far, right?
Yeah, the racing's going pretty good. Gavin and I are spending day in and day out in the shop, working on the truck, making it go fast, and that's what keeps on, hopefully, maybe even more times to victory lane this year. But you never know. See how this year plans out. Race by race, day by day.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. Killed it in the looks department, I would say, right, Cam?
Yeah. It's got the flow all right. Yeah, that's right. I mean,
but truck as well in terms of that nice wrap on there by a mutual acquaintance of ours.
Yeah, Imagewraps kicked the truck out of the ballpark, and yeah. They asked me if I wanted chrome on the numbers, and I said, yeah, why not?
Oh, Jeff's kiss on the whole wrap, bud. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, thank you.
So we got to start with this, Del. Where's 37 come from?
My grandpa, he started racing in 2009 or 2010, and then I started racing in 2018, and then I just followed that number since.
2018. How old were you in 2018?
7, and I was 2 days before my birthday. I raced.
What were you? Junior late models? Is that what you started?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Sauble.
Oh, it's Sauble. Okay. All right. So we got a guy right beside me that's raced both Sauble and Varney. And we're not picking one or the other because he would never do that. But I want to ask you, which one?
Depends on what class we're talking about.
Oh, interesting.
That is a great point.
This is a good answer. Okay. If we're saying junior late model,
I don't know. I like both tracks, but Sauble's more smoother than Varney.
Mm-hmm.
that would definitely, yeah, you could definitely feel it a lot more in the junior lates. And then, of course, mini trucks, I don't think they ever race at Sauble. So I guess,
They race Dash for Cash sometimes, but not anymore. They say it's unsafe.
well, well, what do you think? Do you think it's unsafe?
I don't know. I'd love to try it and see.
Well, because you guys only race Grand
Just Varney.
Bend. Oh,
Yeah.
just Varney. Okay,
I
so
race just Varney, and then we do for Oktoberfest down in Flamborough at the end of the year.
so again, we've asked a couple of people about that experience, and I think it may have been Mason that we asked about that, and he said Flamborough is exceptionally bumpy. Is that true?
Yeah, in the J cars it's super bumpy. Like every corner and straight away you're hitting bumps like crazy.
Man, see, I can't. Okay, you guys are really low to the ground in the mini
Yeah.
trucks. So I imagine what would be a little bump in, say, like a bone stock is like a massive bump, right? Because you guys,
Yeah.
do these trucks have are they like the junior late models? Do they have suspension or no?
They have suspension, yeah.
Okay. So, and then what is the fastest what is the fastest that you guys get up to?
I really don't know, like
So what's your lap
in
time?
between like 15-1 consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Graydon, I don't know, but you haven't tried a mini truck yet.
That's kind of right in the middle. Like now I've been all around your lap time. I've been a bit slower in the fun stock and I'm a little faster in the hot rod on the weekend I was just going to say, like, let's talk about the track itself. It's something that I did want to talk to you about because it's the same track, but as you said earlier, Del, that it's a case by case basis depending on what you're running because in a mini truck, Varney can be a lot more like a super speedway than a bull ring, right?
Yeah.
You have like an absolute like the backstretch too, even like you can't go below the yellow line, obviously, but I mean it flares out nice and wide, but then you got to get your stuff together when you get to 3 and 4, of course. But just talk about a lap or like a run around Varney in a mini truck when you're in competition around other vehicles, because I'm sure that's pretty crazy. I mean, like with real or like not, I don't mean real, but like full size cars, 2 and 3 wide, like that's pretty much the max. But I mean, you guys can get pretty busy there, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can get pretty busy sometimes, especially like on the back stretch. We can get the 3 wide, but hopefully you aren't going 3 wide into 3 and 4 because that's a little scary.
Yeah, I
Is
can
it
imagine
true that you guys can get a draft?
Yeah.
So truly, it's like a super
Wow.
speedway. Like that's cool, where you can get an actual tow down that long curve straightaway and probably get a pretty good run into 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken, and really sail it in there. But you better be sure you have her stuck to the track, right?
Yeah, you better make sure that you know that your truck's going to stick to the low side, high side, middle, and you're not sweeping anyone off the track or into the wall.
For sure.
Well, and you don't like it's different. Obviously, you were going from a junior late model division. You were racing that you knew who you were racing, right? This year is a little different,
Yeah.
right? You're in a new division. You've got the Getzes. You have Keisha out there. You have Mason just raced at Grand Bend, but he's not out there this year. You have the Sims. You have Corvo. Pretty decent field of cars or trucks. That's not the first time I'm going to do that. Decent field of
Like the
trucks.
swear jar there, but
I know, right? Jeez. who is it that obviously you probably like racing with everybody, but who is it that you really have a great time racing with?
Oh, I have a great time racing with everyone, but I think Owen and I put on the best show yet this year. Um, Especially on the final laps, it gets a little scary, but we seem to finish it out um, in one piece after the race, and then we talk about it after.
It's the best part about racing is that you guys can be rivals on the track, but then as soon as you come out, like no one would rather be happier than your competitor to see you win. What's your favorite pass? High side or low side?
Uh, Depends on the corner.
Oh
Um,
man, he's got answers. I like
It's so
that.
true. I totally agree. Like it just and
Okay.
it depends on the corner and what like if it's case by case, right?
Okay, so we'll say
Wherever there's a hole.
turn three, going into turn three, high or low.
Low.
Okay, turn four.
Turn four. I like low. Depends on if it's a
Man.
lap car or if you're like
Okay.
racing.
Okay. So heading into one though, you've got to say high side, right?
High or low.
Oh, high or low. Okay. Because I
Yeah,
mean, you get good momentum coming into one and off of two, right?
yeah, but if they're like in the middle of the corner, you can kind of get a run off two off the banking and shoot it right low.
You taking notes, Graydon?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I can kind of take notes, but like having now a few laps on the track, I can kind of put myself in, like, in Gus in the vehicle that I would apply to Varney, and it's just, like I think turn one is sort of the same across the board. Like you can sort of go where they aren't in turns, like where you can send it high if they're in your way down low, but then like turn three and four, you really got to kind of have your stuff together. Like you can sure as hell mess up turn four by screwing up your entry into turn three, right? Like, I don't know if that's the same in the mini trucks, but I mean, you can really mess that up if I'm not wrong there.
Yeah, it can mess up sometimes. So like, especially um, we got to get like as much arc as we can because we only have 19 and a half horse, and like you
Hmm.
want to try and arc as much as you can. But if you're like on the low side, you aren't getting as much arc and as much corner speed, so it's harder.
This is great how you touched on that, because now we're talking, due to the fact that it's sort of super speedway esque to you, it's very momentum based, right? So, like when you're talking about having it arced and making a nice wide turn, it's about having the least resistance and least friction on the tires, right? And also like it's super abrasive there from everything bottoming out and gouging root like pieces of the pavement and everything. Like the smoother that line is, the better it is for your lap times, tire wear, and all that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you finished your time in the junior late models, when did you know, like, how did you guys decide that you wanted to go mini truck racing over a mini stock or a bone stock?
So in 21, Dad bought a mini truck, and then he decided the we were gonna get it ready for the 2022 season, and then he was gonna practice in it for a little bit, and then 2023 I was gonna race it, but that never happened because after I seen that Dad caught on fire, I wasn't gonna race it the next year, so I stayed another year in the juniors, and then this year I came to the mini trucks.
And
Okay. Yeah.
so yeah, go ahead, Graydon.
I was gonna. So we talk about it. Sometimes it's the other way where the children are watching their parents race. With there's elements of like parent. We all know it. Their racing can be very dangerous, and we're aware of the risks. What's it like watching your old man race? And like, it's probably a a comparable feeling, but like you don't have the world experience like a father does yet. But like watching a loved one race and seeing something that maybe isn't going according to plan can be a bit scary.
It was pretty scary when Dad was in the fire, but like I I was just watching them and like watching Dad like what line I was gonna run next year, But like the juniors, I was already running pretty much that line except for 1 and 2 because I need the corner speed still because we don't have that much power. And
Right.
then, yeah.
That's spoken like a racing family right there.
One of the things that we really like to do here is because of our good friends at Imagewraps.ca, you've actually already been entered, so we can't really say that you're going to be entered, but you already are for our Imagewraps Stars of Tomorrow segment. So because you are part of that, we get to ask you some silly questions and get your answers. And they're not straightforward like interview questions. These are just general knowledge and some scenario based stuff. So we'll start with favorite meal to have before or after a race.
Chicken fingers and fries.
That's a great answer. That's probably the best answer we've had so far, honestly. Favorite sport other than racing?
Hockey.
I kind of figured that was the answer. But your favorite player in hockey?
Connor McDavid or Connor Bedard.
Pretty good choice. His favorite team?
Edmonton Oilers.
It's a good choice. Your favorite racing driver?
Martin Truex Jr.
Your favorite Canadian racing driver? Like local. And don't make them angry by not choosing. Which one?
Corey McAllister.
Corey McAllister. Oh, Mason. If you got to race a number other than 37, what number would you pick?
I don't know.
73.
What's a track that you haven't tried that you want to? And it can be anywhere.
Peterborough or somewhere like I don't know.
That's a good one. What series would you want to try? What racing series would you want to try? Could be anything.
Something higher than a mini truck.
That's a good one. Are you a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi guy?
Pepsi.
We are rocking this. We have gotten more Pepsi people than anything. Do you have a favorite show that you watch or a movie?
No, I don't watch much shows or movies.
That is what I've heard. We've heard before from Jake said the same thing. I watch TV. What about music? Who's somebody that you listen to?
Anything country.
Anything country. There we go.
Man.
There we go. Would you rather be hot or would you rather be cold?
Cold.
That's what hockey players say. Would you rather race during the day or at night?
Day.
Day. Okay. Now, this is my favorite question. You put your dad, your grandpa, and yourself in a race. Who wins?
Me or my grandpa.
Oh, man. Sorry, Ben.
Oh, Ben. Getting hung out to dry here.
He only speaks the truth, though. That's it. Del, where is it that you want to go into racing next? Do you want to go into doing maybe the Thunder trucks, like what Mason's doing right now, or maybe going to do late models or go race down south? Is there a plan for yourself?
No, not really, but Papa just got his super stock off the shelf, and I think I'm going to go practice in it next year.
Cool.
I like that plan. We've seen some pretty good guys. I don't know did you race against Cole Burrows? Because he's done a good job in that super stock. So might be somebody.
I raced him in the junior late models.
There you go. Somebody that you would race with.
Your father sending me pictures.
Who's your let's talk about the guy that you're repping today, Mason Culver. Got to be a buddy of yours, somebody that's helped you out at the racetrack quite a lot, or somebody that just teases you. I don't really know. Let's talk about Mason. What has he done for you?
He's done a lot. He's helped me do like a coach or like he's like my big brother to me. Like he's always helping out.
It's great. it's great to see that he's a competitor of yours that, I mean, he grew up in the mini trucks. Like, he did the same thing that you did. Is there something that you wish you could get better at? Starts, restarts, moves.
Talking to like fans
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
Interviews? Well, you're doing pretty good. We don't know what the heck we're doing here, so you're doing great. It's one of those things that I think we really, really are happy to see is that we do have people of, 14, 15 years old coming on the podcast, even though it's not the easiest thing to do is to talk to people that, we're old and we're kind of boring, but also kind of silly and stupid at the same time, right?
My mom says I'm cool.
Well, she's the only one. So that's what we want. That's what we want, right? We want people to get comfortable with interviews because when you win a lot, you get to do a lot of interviews. You have won, a lot. What's the total?
I don't know.
You don't know? What?
I'd have to count the fridge.
Nice.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Graydon, you know what? The more and more that we talk with racers, even young racers, they amaze us in not just the skill they have on track, but also what they talk about. And I mean, Del, I know it's not the easiest thing to do an interview because everybody gets kind of worried. But we're glad that you came on the podcast to chat with us. And your dad gave me a number of partners that you have sponsors on your truck. And if you thank all of them, we'll be here until tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to make this a two-parter.
Yeah. So we'll give you the opportunity to thank as much as you can. People in your life, your crew members, people that help you out, and your partners. So this is your opportunity to thank them. And whenever you're done, we'll wake up and no, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No,
we will be on the edge of our seat.
We'll be on the edge of our
every
seats.
Damn partner, Cameron.
Yes.
Let her rip, Del.
Yes, let's hear them. These are the guys that get you to the racetrack each and every week, and get you those wins too.
Dad just got done counting the wins, and it's 35 to 40 wins.
Jesus. And how old are you again? 15?
14.
14. Did you have 35 wins when you were 14 years old, Graydon?
I have one flag to my name so far. That's it. I can count how many wins I got.
Well, me, it's like I got a pass on the track. That's the most I got. So, all right, Del, let her rip. Let's hear all those partners.
I want to thank Martin Fabricants, Kenworth, DK Salon, Caldecott Millwright Service, Two Speed Motor Shorts, Strike Energy Systems, Summer Park House, Wayne's Electric, Weaver's Contracting, Verissa Bank, Or Insurance, Illume Industries, Quick Wicks, Fountain Tire, Tire Discounter, Transaxle, Kenry Transporting, London Dry System, CarQuest, Cummins, Supershine, Lang's General Contracting, Forster Heating and Plumbing, Fast Eddie, and I can't forget my friends over at Stickers and Stuff Podcast and Imagewraps for throwing my mini truck out to park with their app. I also want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister, and also a huge shout out to Corey McAllister and Illume Industries.
Wow.
Nice.
That was pretty
well
professional.
Done. I was almost ready to go make a sandwich, though. I'm not going to lie. That was awesome.
It was pretty good, man. And I love that you're rocking the GMC on the front of that truck, man. That's
a cool touch. I'm glad you brought that up, Cam, actually, because it's sort of not typical in the racing world to see the GMC brand on the front.
Not.
So that is a great touch.
I guess I should ask then, what's your dream car going to be? I'm guessing it's going to be a truck, right?
Yeah, like any type of GMC or Chevy.
Oh, this has been a good one, Graydon. We're getting all the answers we want to hear. I didn't hear a single Ford right there. Sorry, Corey.
Yeah, friends don't let friends drive Fords. Oh man, that's going to offend some people. I'm sorry, but
I'm just trying to think now if we have any Ford affiliated partners, because that's not a good thing.
We never watch that.
We didn't say we were professional, folks, but you know who is professional? Del Freiburger. He is a fantastic young racer. How can people follow along with you? You guys got social media that people can follow along?
Yeah, I got a Facebook account named Del Freiburger Racing.
There we go. Del Freiburger Racing, Mullet Man himself, Mullet Freiburger, here on the Stickers and Scuffs podcast. Thank you so much for joining us, bud.
Well, thank you for having me, Cam Graydon.
This was awesome, dude.